guess that's how we're gonna begin. Hello, everybody. You're playing
Welcome.
Persona 4 Golden. After that
Welcome.
great old Sonic adventure, it's time for some JRPGs in here.
Yeah. Stuart's playing it, and because he's not incompetent, we can actually see what he's doing.
Nah, it's all good. It was fun. It was fun grinding while you were just playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to see if there's a way I can share it. I could stream it, and then you guys could follow along, but I don't... That would literally be the only reason I'd stream, because I don't really... I'm nothing against it. I'm not, like... have zero intentions of ever doing, like, Twitch streaming or anything like that, but I could do it just so you guys could see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I can definitely stream from the Xbox. I can't share my screen on Discord. I thought maybe you could get Discord on the Xbox, and you cannot.
It's not.
So, what are we doing here?
We're just
Explain
watching the
your thing.
intro right now.
Cool
It's
Pretty
stuff.
dope intro.
It's all colorful.
Is your character from Tales from Stuart from this game?
No, she's from Persona 3.
Okay.
This one's the fourth one,
Is it Aegis or something? Is that who you are?
I guess.
Aegis, yeah, whatever. The robot.
The good old robot.
Hello, Zachary. His mic's muted.
Well, Zach just left.
He didn't leave. His mic's muted.
Okay, I heard a thing.
I did tell Zach he could join in, so he's not just rudely showing up.
All right,
I
no
thought it was
problem.
like later tonight.
That's all good. So, guys, we got 5 difficulties. Which one you want me to do?
Whatever one you're comfortable with.
Very
Don't do
hard.
one that's-
The hardest fucking thing.
Don't do something that's gonna make this take 20 times longer.
But it's more
you
entertaining.
you said this is already a really long game, right?
Yeah, let's do normal.
Pussy.
Well, relax and have fun with the game. Okay.
So what are we doing? Are we doing like a completionist thing, or are we just going in blind? What's up?
I already played this before a few months ago, so I do know, like, to an extent of what I'm doing.
You must have a better memory than I do, because I don't remember. Like the game itself's easy, but the school shit, like if you're trying to get like good academics, that's kind of where I fuck up.
Yeah.
Do you actually have to like study in this game and?
Kind
No.
of. I mean, you could just look up a walkthrough.
Which is what I do.
I mean, this is some great frame rate right now. I think it's also because I'm recording and live streaming this. So that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
you're kind of doing a lot.
Thank you, Atlas West, for the great frame rate right there.
Is it like bad just on Discord, or is it bad in the game right now?
It's bad in the game right now. It's funny.
Oh.
It's because he's
Oh,
doing
God.
all this stuff. The CPU
Yeah.
is eating it up.
Yeah.
Look at this handsome man with a long nose.
I like to call him
Father.
Shinazi.
He is pretty hot. I'll give him.
What's up with his ears? Is he a vampire?
He
Goblin?
He's a demon.
Oh, close enough. You guys want some pizza, by the way? I'm sorry for not giving any, you know,
It seems
What type of pizza?
plain cheese pizza from DiGiorno's. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno's.
Gotcha.
I
Okay,
have
sure. I'll have a slice.
All right.
Do you like any toppings on pizza, Zach?
I've tried pepperoni, but I just didn't like it.
Have you tried any other topping?
No, but I'm open-minded enough. I just haven't been in a situation where I was given the opportunity.
Who are bound by a contract.
Have you never ordered a pizza before?
It may be that such a fate awaits you in
It's
the
not at all a fun thing.
Now,
Okay.
why don't you introduce yourself?
It's such a specific pizza though. Oh,
My like go-to. I really love. I like most pizza toppings. I'm not a big onions guy, but if I'm ever with people and they put onions on it, I'll eat it. What are you naming yourself?
His official name, Yu
What a
Narukami.
weeb.
Nurukami. Okay.
isn't isn't the manga is it something
I
different
see.
too?
Yeah.
No.
In the month, Shoji.
Yeah.
Shoji sent,
Yeah, in the manga, it's like,
Let's
yeah,
take a
in the
look
manga, it's
into your
different.
future,
Okay, well,
shall we?
I just know it's you, Narukami, like everywhere else. Like in the
Yeah, in
anime,
the-
the fighting game, the dancing game, the
Yeah,
Blaze
in-
Do you
Blue.
believe in fortune telling?
Yeah, that's his canon name. The manga decides to give
Each
everybody, I
reading
think,
is done
different
with the
names except for
same
Five's
cards,
manga.
Yet the result
No,
is always
Joker's
different.
name in 5 is like Ren, and then it's also Akira.
Oh, what is it in
Life itself follows the same principles.
5, the
doesn't
manga?
it?
In the manga, it's Akira.
Okay.
I just go by Akira.
Yeah. Well, it's just the thing is, like, literally, we display some of our manga, and, like,
Tower in
Persona
the
is, like,
position
right
represents
there.
The immediate future.
Just
It
right.
seems
Can you
over
guys hear
there.
my dog?
catastrophe is
Yeah, I
imminent.
can.
No.
It's all barking.
I'll mute myself until she shuts up.
The
You can do
card
push to
predicting
talk
the
too.
future beyond that is
I don't like push to talk.
That sounds like a you problem.
Dude, did you just see that? He just lifted that card up with his mind.
It's magic.
Good old Shinazi.
in the upright position.
Good old
It's
Igor.
kind of hilarious.
This card
Because you're playing
represents
Persona 4, and me and Olivia are playing Persona 5.
And I'm playing Animal
encounter a
Crossing.
misfortune at
And
your
I'm
Animal
eating
Crossing.
pizza.
In the coming
And I'm just sitting
days,
here just
you
waiting
will
for Igor
enter
to
into a
talk.
contract
Just
of
pressing
some
A.
sort.
That's probably going to
after
be the
which
majority of
you
this
will
playthrough right
forever
now, is
live.
just pressing A.
Yeah.
You said it has a really long opening, didn't you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what, that's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Destiny
Well, explain the story right now. What's happening?
is to
Well,
provide
currently,
assistance to our guests
Yu
to
Narukami
ensure
is
that
asleep
does
right
not
now,
happen.
and he's in the Velvet Room. In Persona 4, the Velvet Room takes the form of a limo, and they're going through the fog.
Okay.
You know, I would have loved it if you explained Persona all the way up to this point. Like, starting with Revelations, and then going to, like...
She is
The
a
split
rescue.
timeline.
This point
Like myself.
Yeah.
My name is Margaret. I am
You
here
could have
to
been like a
accompany
complete
you
asshole
through
and
your
started there.
I could have been like, well, you see, it all started when Atlas... when there was a
We shall
book called
return to the
called
details
Megami
another
Tensei.
Until then,
Every single like
farewell.
video I look up on like SMT is like, okay guys, did you know that it all started based off of a book called Megami Tensei, which then later on spun off into Shin Megami Tensei, and then more and more books, not books, games later, it became Persona. That was a spin-off, and
Or you're like-
that's what hit it hot.
Or you like start way earlier than that with like the Big Bang, and then leading up to like the parents of the creators, and then how the creators met. By the way, this opening is amazing. I'm in love.
Yeah.
Lines, you know.
You could have been really bad. And you could have been like, well, it started with wizardry, like every RPG.
She said she's tired of diet, so
God, don't you just love lines, 2D lines?
yeah.
So good.
But do you feel attacked or something? You keep looking at me.
No, it's like I'm just sitting here like trying not to be weird.
Hey girl, you're illustrated. So cool. Like that's my pickup line.
Oh look, there's us. There's you.
Lines.
You mean me?
No, I mean you.
You mean you?
I mean you.
Who?
Uh oh.
Oh my god,
Oh God.
that was beautiful.
I just
Was that
realized
supposed
you-
to happen?
Yes,
No.
yes, that was me being an asshole.
No, I just was saying. No, I just mean like people. When you could.
So what's currently happening right now is
Did Olivia start trying to explain herself and then it just muted completely? And now I can't hear anyone. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Can you hear me?
I
Mm-hmm.
can hear you. Chris and Olivia were saying something and then they just cut out completely.
That's
Maybe
what
they're
happened.
taking care of something.
Taking care of business.
So what's basically happening is that Yu's parents, they work a lot, and they're working overseas. So for exactly 1 year, our main character is going to live with his uncle in this small town called Inaba.
Yeah, and he lives in a coffee shop.
So confused everybody.
And there's your cousin.
Oh, should we go soon?
Who's
Which
that?
one's our cousin?
That little girl, Nanako.
Oh no, give me that. That's gonna be too loud.
I'm gonna, can I
You
skip
need to-
this? Oh.
my house.
No.
Hashtag not my cousin.
Oh boy.
No.
So what was up with the feet?
It'll later be explained, but basically, it'll all be. What's the word? You go into the TVs a lot.
Is the game freezing on your end, Stuart?
Yeah. Fuck.
This might not work out. I mean, you can like still play it and just we'll talk. But
Oh yeah, that could work.
Streaming it, like you might have to do what I did.
Listen, you just gotta pay $3,000 more for a better setup, and you'll be good.
Just be more richer.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Like, how dare I?
Be like Rich Alvarez, who has the perfect home theater, so movie theaters shouldn't exist anymore.
That's true.
Does he have the perfect home theater?
I don't know. He made a video why he thinks that movie theaters should not be a thing anymore, and it was the dumbest thing I think he's done.
He becomes the mayor and he makes it illegal for movie theaters to exist.
You know, it is possible for him to be the mayor.
Oh my god.
I love that we always find a way to incorporate Rich Alvarez into anything.
Right.
Always have to relate back to him.
I wasn't even like thinking about him today, and then somehow, some way.
More handsome in person than in your photo. Welcome to
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to haunt me.
I don't think there's any long videos on this channel that are like an hour long where Richie doesn't come up. There's short videos where Richie doesn't come up. Like the D&D episodes, I'm pretty sure Richie doesn't come up too often. But whenever it's like an hour-long freeform video where we're just shooting the shit, he's gonna get brought up. It's almost guaranteed.
To be fair, you are the one who brings him up most of the time.
I don't even especially think that's true. Maybe I'm the one who does a majority of the time, but I think everyone does it a lot.
Chris, you do it a lot.
Okay, look, we worked for him, all right.
You do it a lot, though.
But we worked for him. We have a free pass.
Last night, when we were doing Sonic Adventure, I'm pretty sure that Stuart brought it up without me doing it.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Well then, let's
I don't remember.
You know better than that. We like worked for the guy for almost like what? 2 years almost?
17 years.
Rich Alvarez is one of my go-to people. Like, whenever I have to talk about someone, it's like him or Doug Walker.
It's Chris Chan for me.
Chris Chan's one too, for sure.
It's funny because I remember when he introduced me to the whole Chris Chan idea, I remember being like, oh, whatever, that's just fucking weird. I caught myself reading the wiki like a couple months ago, just reading through every saga and being like, why the hell am I doing this?
I've spent tons of time listening to Chris Chan, well, just like reading up on Chris Chan, researching him. A lot of it's really funny, and a lot of it's also really boring. Is the only downside.
No, yeah, you have to comb through so much garbage.
I really don't like the trolls. I think that they're the worst part of it. Because they're just a bunch of unfunny people on the internet.
Can you go to the bathroom by
Liquid Chris, I get Liquid Chris. I don't like Alec, but I like his comic.
Is Alec really a troll though?
Yeah. He's fucking with Chris the entire time. There's like
it
10
sounded like
different
you tried to ask him for help. Like not ask, but try to give him help.
I don't agree with that. I think that I think that would be a shield. Like oh, I didn't bully him. I was helping him.
No, we just want to pick him up.
It's hard to sympathize with Chris Chan, but I don't think that I don't think any of the trolls were quote unquote helping Chris. I think that's a load of shit.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any.
I think that they wanted to make an entertaining YouTube video.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise?
Personally, I think that the Chris Chan saga would have been a lot more enjoyable if people just let him do his thing. Just like see where it went.
Your friends are doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Oh.
Give it some thought, why
Okay.
don't you?
Okay.
So now we actually have some gameplay coming.
They shook their hands with each other. Wow.
How come I can't hear anything?
I should get back to
The
work.
gameplay is definitely running a lot more smoothly than the cutscenes.
Is anyone else hearing audio? Or am I
no.
Yeah,
I think
well, I can't.
I'm fine with that. We're just gonna talk and the audio will be in the video.
Like you can even control the audio on the the screen capture.
Was
Like,
I
as a
able to?
viewer.
You okay?
Oh well.
That's
I don't know.
It must have been a long trip for you. Why not take a little walk?
Back to pizza
Get some fresh air.
toppings we were talking
Just
about before.
let me
I
know when you're ready.
had pineapple on a pizza, and it was like a frozen pizza though, and I thought it was disgusting. My friend Gage was in town a little while back, and I finally tried pineapple on a pizza from a restaurant. That was good. It was good.
So Olivia is trying to get me to tell you guys about some goat cheese pizza.
I was just gonna tell him. Fuck you.
Yeah. Tell me about goat cheese. I'm not a big fan of goat cheese, but sell me on goat cheese pizza.
So yeah, it was this weird it's like this weird. It was like this. Basically, all it was goat cheese. It was goat cheese with honey and red pepper flakes. And it sounds weird, but it was actually kind of good.
I would try it. I don't hate goat cheese. My family loves it though, and they put it on everything. And it's not my favorite thing.
Yeah, it's not like instinctively like if someone's like, oh, what kind of cheese do you like? I'm not sitting there like goat cheese. No, it's like I would never think to put goat cheese on anything.
I love how
But
every time we talk about pizza with a new person about pizza, like because we I don't think we've ever talked about pizza as weird as it is. But you always have to bring up the goat cheese pizza.
because it's weird to me.
I would never order this because I'd feel bad for the driver, but I would try anchovy pizza. Just out of curiosity. I think it would be the most disgusting thing too, but I would try it.
I can't. I couldn't.
I've eaten weird stuff.
Let's have a
Little
toast.
dead fish eyes staring at me. I know.
I don't think they
I don't know.
I
I've
think
never
they
had
thought
an
they had to
anchovy.
normally,
I
yeah.
hope so, because I couldn't do it.
So your mom
I would
had
not
her
do
busy
canned
as always.
sardines, and those I
You're
actually
working
could
overseas with it?
from the store
I
because
know
I
it's
see
only
them
for
there. I would
here.
never do
Getting
that.
stuck in a place like this because of
All
your
I know
parents?
is the only thing I've ever heard about
It's rough
anchovy
being a
pizza
kid.
is that anchovies
Well,
are extremely
it's just
salty.
me and Nanako.
Yeah, same.
So it'll be nice
I
having
think that's
someone
why
like
they
you
put it
around.
on the pizza.
So long
Yeah,
as you're
but that
here,
just seems like
you're
too
part
much.
of the family. So make yourself at home.
I don't know, I'd probably give it a try.
Didn't you have some kid you went to elementary school with who was
Come on.
crazy about
There's
anchovy
no need to
pizza?
be
It's
so
not pizza,
formal.
just anchovies in general.
Look,
Hmm.
you're making Nanako all tense.
Like this is a weird thing for like a grade schooler to be like, yes,
Well,
this is
anyway,
my favorite food,
let's-
you know?
Well, the thing that's weird is that he brought it in his fucking lunchbox. Like
Who's
on those
calling you
pizza
this
days.
time?
So he just plopped it on and we're like,
Kojima
why the
speaking.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity gets the best of me. That's what I like. The most trendy YouTube video I've ever done, or it was just following the stupid trend. We did a Bean Boozled thing. But to this day, I actually really like that video because we took the dumbest approach we could, and it's just a big shit post.
Is that uploaded on the Brigade?
It's uploaded. I actually uploaded both to the Brigade and my old channel, Makal Shadackle. But it is on the Brigade too.
Okay, because I thought like your most viewed video was Michael from the Exploding Duck Brigade. Here are my top 10 creepypastas.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about most viewed. I'm talking about most trendy.
Okay, I mean that was kind of trendy.
I guess creepypasta was. I hate that video. And I hated it like 3 days after I made it too. It's not like I put Sonic.exe on there unironically, and that's something I'm gonna be embarrassed about for the rest of my life now.
There's some people always just saying like, I don't agree with number 7. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. You should kill yourself. It's really weird.
Well, that escalated quickly, but it's I was gonna say I have 2 videos that exist online I'm not proud of.
Oh, you're gonna just flat out have that out here?
I'm gonna, I trust these people.
I mean, if I'm...
My dad did it.
You are being recorded. Just be aware of that.
Just be aware of that. We're talking about detective stuff right now on the
Oh
TV.
boy.
City Council Secretary
And Olivia, what were you gonna say? You cut out again.
for an alleged relationship with a female reporter. His wife,
Uh-oh.
Enka Ballad sensation.
I think she's just ignoring you at this point.
She hates
revealed to
you.
the station
Yeah.
that
Yeah, probably.
in response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi
Well,
Yamamo's televised
I'm
appearances.
taking an oath of silence until I hear the 2 videos that Olivia regrets making.
I thought you were gonna say you're taking a dump, but that works too.
Well, there was a long period of time after I said oath. There was a silence, so
Every day is customer appreciation.
Don't know what you're getting at.
I'm saying what it sounded like you were going to say is all.
I'm saying that you're pretty much a fucking idiot. So there.
I'm telling my mom on you.
Zachary, don't. Zachary, I'm sorry. Don't do that. I'm sorry. Don't do that, please. We don't need to go there. I hate when you fake cry. That's the most annoying thing.
Michael, what the heck? You just made Zach cry.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man, isn't our room, like, lovely?
It's... yeah.
It can't get any better.
The box aesthetic is really nice.
Yes. Reminds me of my first time in Animal Crossing.
Chris and Olivia, are you guys back yet?
They're ignoring you still, Michael.
Oh.
Oh, man. Doesn't this remind you of a certain video?
What video?
We'll leave it at that.
So here's the thing, right? We couldn't say anything, but we could hear you guys.
That's amazing.
So why didn't you just leave the call and come back earlier?
All right.
We didn't realize. We thought you were ignoring us.
No, okay, what's the 2 videos, if you don't mind saying in a recording, what's the 2 videos you regret? I want to hear, I'm curious.
Okay, I'll be as vague as I possibly can.
Okay.
So that to make it at least. Okay, one was an absolutely embarrassing Twilight parody.
Do you want me to just vaguely say it?
Oh.
Okay, so she did a Twilight parody with her friends a long time ago. It's god awful, and it's terrible.
I'm Bella's dad.
And okay, well, I might as well just you already just gave the whole plot. So what happened is her friends did a fan fiction thing of Twilight, and she was Bella's dad, and it was a bunch of girls that just
It was fucking horrible.
It was part of a series, Edward, Bella, and Bob. Since you just decided to go.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a whole ass
Oh, it's a whole series, yeah.
Shit, I didn't know. I don't know who Bob is, and I don't remember.
A stuffed teddy bear that Bella gave birth to.
What the fuck? They just asked me to
That's
do this
like in
thing
the
one
movies.
time, and it was like something we did at like one girl's birthday party, so we just throw shit-tastic costumes together, and I was Bella's dad, who hated everything, I guess. I don't remember anymore.
You know, the weird thing about the whole Edward, Bella, and Bob thing, as a weird side note, is that I think I've dated like 2 of the 3 people in the video.
Oh.
My school's on the way.
3.
So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, yeah. No, all the main characters.
Yeah.
All the main characters.
So if you count Olivia, it's all the main characters.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's awkward as hell.
Oh, the irony!
Well, the thing that made it bad is, like, she's like, hey, I have, like, the one chick I was, like, dating her for a minute, and she's like, I did a video, and I'm like, cool, let me see it, and I saw it, and I'm like, I think we're done here.
And then, and then to just finish off that, the other one I'm not proud of, is, I memorized a whole scene. From this abridged series, and I did all the voices, and my friend recorded it in her kitchen, and it's incredibly cringy.
You want to see cringy, Olivia? Watch a video that me and Stuart did together.
What did we do?
We did the opening of Les Miserables together.
Oh my god! I think I remember that.
Now, Prisoner 601, the time is up and your parole's begun. You know what that means.
Yes, it means I'm free.
No.
That video is like cringy, but it's like one of the cringy videos I can tolerate because I do think it's funny. But it is super cringy. What'd you say?
I said I remember that vividly.
Yeah.
Didn't you wear a sombrero at one point?
I did wear a sombrero throughout the whole thing. I didn't even try to look like Javert.
See what? We had an issue.
No, we're just talking about that video, but yeah. The Duck Brigade is, there's some weird dark corners. I think the very first video on the Duck Brigade is very fucking weird.
What was our first one?
It's me reacting to that fucking DuckTales parody.
Oh yeah.
That's a very weird video, and it's...
I heard there's there's going to be a transfer student.
Definitely not something
Really?
that would. It's something that would get a lot more backlash today than back then. Not my video, but the original video is what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what did you...
Like, Michael, what racist shit were you doing?
I love how you go straight to racist with Michael. I don't know why that's the first thing that goes to mind with you.
I just think it's also your sense of humor.
Why does racism always happen around Chris?
Shut your traps.
Right?
I'm Kinshiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from
A lot of racist jokes and videos, to be honest. There might, I could say, it's not like it's never happened before, but it's not something I do very much.
I mean, this guy's probably racist right here. This teacher, look at his teeth.
He looks pretty racist. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks pretty evil.
Dude, our stream is frozen. It's been frozen for the past.
Well, I know, but there's only one teacher that's a dude and looks kind of racist, so I think I know where we are in this.
Mr. Maruka.
Mr. Maruka.
Maruka.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it.
So you girls better
Black.
not get any ideas about hitting.
Oh, get out. Alright, cool. Zach's gone.
Now listen up. This town is
Welcome back.
away from your
Did you learn?
Taking some time to think.
Did you learn your lesson?
Alright, I'm gonna say something different. If they'll make everyone feel better.
Let
Okay.
alone abusing them. But what
White.
do I know? It's not like the old days.
That wasn't funny at all, Zach.
I'm kind of
Black.
offended.
How about now? Am I in the cool kids club now? I said black.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
My places.
I just cut an anchovy in Animal Crossing. He made a pizza joke. It came full circle.
That's great. That's amazing.
Every time I hear the word anchovy, I think of that SpongeBob clip with Mr. Krabs. He just goes like, anchovies.
That's the first episode.
Yeah.
Anchovies!
There was a reanimation collab of that, and no offense to the few animators that did a good job in that, but it wasn't very good.
I mean, there's a lot of them that aren't very good, but they get popular.
Yeah. The Band Geeks one was genuinely great.
I've had that song in my head for a week now.
It's funny. Me and you were talking about that.
The Winner Takes All.
The Sweet Victory.
Yeah, that's Winner Takes All.
No, it's Sweet Victory.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Twice about suspending you if you get on his
No, but like, there's a lot of reanimation collabs that are really, really amazing, and then there's some that just like, it's just like the person behind it will clearly take any entry that they can get. And I mean, you got to start somewhere, I guess, so that's fine. But there's some of those reanimated collabs. It's just like everybody, you know, if like Shrek Retold, how there's some like shit post entries and then some really good entries, but they mix it up well.
Yeah.
And something like a lot of these other reanimated collabs, it's nothing but shit posts. There's this Monsters Inc. remake that's coming out, and I was actually thinking about like asking to be on it, and this sounds very pretentious for me to say it's something like, oh, I felt I was above it, because not really, but it was like, I watched the trailer and it was nothing but shitpost entries. There wasn't a single, like when they did the Shrek Retold trailer, it was shitpost entries and some like really, really cool animation, but this Monsters Inc. one was nothing but shitpost entries.
He's seriously
Somehow
getting
it
on my
doesn't surprise me.
nerves.
That surprises me, but you know, then again, I like that movie a lot. So
I love Monsters Inc.
Uh-oh, the police are here, guys.
Don't those sirens sound really close?
all right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, bye, Chris.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately.
Probably
it
gonna
gets
get
all
arrested.
Hey, did you hear? I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for
Oh.
the announcer. Oh yeah.
The only time there's
Like
racist
Mayonnaise,
shit
right?
in these recordings is when Chris is on.
I heard some guy
I
spotted
think he's
her
the
at the
problem.
Suspicious.
Actually, I heard
The
that.
plot thickens.
Are you serious? Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if
Hi,
I ask you
Milo.
something?
Hello, Milo.
Is it true that announcer staying
Milo is
at your
just
family's
attacking
inn?
Chris.
I can't discuss.
Got him. He just went for the jugular.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess not.
Jesus Christ.
He is small, but killer instinct has fully developed.
Kick him in the balls.
How much longer is this gonna take? There's no telling. I should have left before the announcement came on.
I can't wait until he's done
By
cheating.
the way,
Oh my god.
did you try what I told you the other day?
Yes.
You know, that thing about
Does anyone
rainy
want to
nights?
sing Sweet Victory with me?
No.
No.
That's really cringy,
I will.
Zach.
No,
You
no,
should
no,
really feel
no.
terrible about that.
That's okay.
It's a good thing I asked and didn't just do it, okay?
I guess I won't be doing it.
My soulmate is.
Oh, someone come up with a conversation topic. Or we can,
Conversation
what's
topic about
or we
conversation
could
topic.
talk, or we could talk about what's happening in this game right now because I haven't been following at all.
Well, that's fine.
Incident?
This is like the longest intro in the history of intros.
Yeah, we're still on an intro, aren't we?
Not. I would count like Kingdom Hearts 2's intro to be a little bit longer.
Okay, no, you know what? Never mind. You're right.
Why don't you come
Having
with
some
us?
war flashbacks over here about that shit.
I'm Chie Satonaka.
I feel like I have to say that like Wild Arms has a pretty long intro
Oh, yeah.
since you have to like
Well, nice to meet you.
do 3 different intros to start the game.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
then there's another intro once you meet everybody.
Oh my
I forgot
god.
about it.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's a great game, but like
It's just so long because yeah, you get to every kid. You have to meet all your protagonists and then get them all to
no,
meet each other.
no, Octopath is one of the longest intros.
Oh yeah, because technically you're playing 8 intros.
Oh yeah.
I could not get into Octopath. I think like after the
It's
third
such a good
person-
game.
After the third person, I was with like the thief guy, and he just seemed like the most emo, whiny bitch in the world. He was like, friend, and then he went into like a flashback of his own flashback, and I just
Dude, the
immediately
thief-
turned it
Yeah,
off,
right?
and then I sold the game. I was like, I am done with this.
The thief character is a fun character in my opinion.
He looks like the stupidest loser in the world.
Bullshit.
Stop right there. What did you do to
I
my
never beat the
cat?
game, but like it was a fun time.
I never beat. You know,
Story of
It's
my
just
life.
there's a
I-
lot
I
of
kinda-
grinding.
I got pretty far, and then I went, fuck it.
No, yeah, because you actually made it through like a couple chapters of a couple of.
No, I'm halfway through. I just didn't want to fucking.
Yeah, like
I just stopped. Like, I mean,
The visuals are
Don't
pretty
get me wrong.
good. It's just like the grinding and the voice acting isn't all that great.
it's
Grinding
it's the
got
grind.
kicked in the
well,
nuts.
It's the grinding sucks because it's like
Worried about me?
There's no way to like make it a bit faster unless if you look at online for some videos of like some pro strats.
yeah.
But like it's just a pain.
So Yosuke got kicked in the nuts, and we just left him alone. We
Fuck,
didn't,
I mean,
we
yeah,
didn't
that's
help
why.
him. He just looks in pain, so we left him.
and that just
You're Yuki,
summarizes Yosuke in general.
Look
You
at
wanna
this,
go hang
look at
out
this
somewhere?
amazing,
Yeah.
handsome man right here.
Oh, dude, he looks like he has a rich family.
The name's Rich Richardson.
Yeah, hello there. You can go. Would you like to go on a date with me, Rich
You
Richardson?
going for Yukiko-san? Man,
Yuki
you'd
goes
think he'd at least
the
wait
one
until
with the
she's
black
alone
hair,
to make his move.
red outfit.
I bet you
She's
can't
cardboard.
gets knocked out. No bet.
God fucking
Haven't you
damn it,
heard?
Chris.
She's cardboard?
So
She's all
Yeah,
right.
practically.
Coming or
She's
not?
made out of
Practically.
cardboard?
Cardboard. Like the
Cardboard
kind of-
cutout
No,
gal?
Going.
She gets weird like later, but like
She has
you
a
know.
funny sense of humor that everything makes her laugh. It's great.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, even though it's not
I don't.
particularly
Okay,
funny.
okay, hold on. I wouldn't say she gets weird until like Persona like Q.
Yeah.
Well, Persona
Yeah.
Q basically is like an over-exaggerated version of everybody.
Really had no clue.
Oh, definitely, but you know.
That was way over the top.
Like, you
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
like,
It was creepy
Akihiko?
how he called you
The only thing he would
Yuki
always
all
say
the
is, like, protein. But he only, like,
Protein.
said that...
Protein.
He only said that, like, maybe, like,
Another level
3
on
times
Pro,
in 3.
Man, you're cruel.
There's
The
a-
fighting bears
You got
is
me
more
the
of a
same way
3
last
thing.
year.
Oh, okay. That's so weird.
I
You would think it would be
recall
Q,
doing
but no.
There's
No,
a
it's
character.
no, I think it's Q.
So
I think
you
it's
wanna
more
hang out
Q.
sometime?
Okay.
I'd rather
There's a
not.
character in the show
That'll teach me to
Agretsuku
get my
who,
hopes up.
who literally his only
Anyways,
line
you
of
two better
dialogue
not
is
pick on the
saying the
transfer
word
student
protein
too
over
much.
and over again.
Is the
There's, like,
third
this-
season even good?
That show becomes I like that show, but it becomes more and more embarrassing to watch every season
Yeah, I don't know.
because they
after-
cover
Let's go.
they cover like K-pop in the third season, and it's like a big part of it. Like it's a show where it's like I do not want to be caught watching this,
Okay. because,
but I like it.
Oh my good God, Shantae came in.
Shantae just came in.
Shantae!
I think it's a funny show, and I like it. But it's just like every year, it's just like everybody has a show or a movie they like where there's like a scene that they don't want a family member to walk in on because out of context, it's really weird.
Oh yeah, I remember one time I was working out in like a college gym, and I was watching Dragon Ball, and these two girls decided to take the ellipticals right next to me, and it just so happened to be the part where Piccolo. What's up?
We're about to unbox Shantae. So anyway.
Well, it just so happened to be the part where Piccolo takes off Gohan's tail from becoming Ozaru into human form, but he's a naked baby.
I don't think that's entirely.
But he's a naked baby.
Yes.
I watched the movie Roma on a college campus once on my computer. Which honestly, you should probably watch that movie on a bigger screen than a computer, but it did the job for the time being. And while I was watching it in the study hall, and I didn't really think anything like this happened. But yeah, then there's a sex scene, there's like nudity, there's a guy swinging his dick around, and I'm just like, okay.
How old were you again?
I was in college. This was probably like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
And I just kind of shut my laptop and moved, and I continued watching it, but I continued watching it somewhere where I was like in a corner and no one could like see it. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
That's like most anime.
That's like
Oh god.
High schooler.
That's like when I played I started playing Bayonetta for the first time. And I'm sitting in my living room with my Wii playing on the Wii U, and of course it's the scene where have you guys played Bayonetta?
Yeah.
No, but I've heard it's good.
It's great.
It's a great game. No, yeah, great game. The sequel's even better, but
take the
in my
card.
opinion.
Is there only 2 games right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. But it's like, of course, there's a part where her clothes get sliced, and there's just all these like moaning noises.
But she's also dressed as a nun.
Yeah, she's dressed as a nun.
And your family's very Catholic.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, and of course that's when my mom decides to walk in the living room.
Oh my god.
No more video games for life.
I was watching
I'm Detective Dojima.
BoJack Horseman like when it was like still pretty fresh and new, and that show has a lot of moments that could be bad for someone to walk in on. But my mom walked in on me. It was more near the end. There's a scene where all of us have seen the whole show except for Zach, right?
What's not this the show?
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Yeah, Zach's watched it. Woo!
Go wash your.
But what were you saying, Olivia? I'm sorry.
I've seen most of it, but I haven't seen 100%.
The dead end.
Yeah, I missed a little bit, but I've got a pretty good idea about what the hell happened.
This isn't what I'm saying isn't even a spoiler to the show. It's like a very minor thing. In like the last season, when Mr. Peanut Butter and Pickles are trying to like make things right between each other, and they start talking about hooking Pickles up with someone else. They explain a cuckold.
Oh my god.
In one of the scenes, and that is the scene my mom walked in to watch, and I was like, oh god, really? Like, because like everything else in that episode would have been perfectly fine. Everything else would have been fine, but she had to walk in on this part.
I got it. It's fine.
So basically what was happening right now in the game is that you were on your way to this mall called Junez, and then all of a sudden a murder scene happened.
I'm sorry?
You walked into the middle of a crime scene. Someone got hanged by an antenna.
What's the
By an
mall's
antenna?
name?
What are you talking about?
What the frick did you just say to me?
Someone got hung by an antenna. Wait, Zach, be quiet. What does that mean,
Zach,
Stuart?
Someone was just murdered, and they were hung by an antenna.
What? How are they hung by an antenna? What are you talking about?
They got murdered.
You know those power lines?
Yeah, but hung. I get that, but hung by an antenna,
like a house antenna.
Like they just
okay.
on the antenna coming out of
Oh.
Yeah, they're dangling on an antenna.
Jesus Christ. Was that actually shown on the screen?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
You were like next to it.
How does this relate to... Okay, what's everything... Give a very brief summary of everything that's happened in the game so far, Stuart.
You just moved here to Inaba. you're told about this thing called the Midnight Channel, where after a rainy night, you turn on the TV around midnight, and then all of a sudden you see static. You can put your hand in it, and then bada bing, you're in another world.
If Dad's not coming home again tonight.
And if you're in that world, chances are you're gonna die. And
Yeah.
you're gonna get hung by an antenna.
Our top story this evening concerns a bizarre case in a quiet suburb.
Damn.
Around noon today,
As you do. Yeah.
dead near the
A
Well, I'll
woman
try to
was
follow.
found dead.
I will try to follow the story a little better now because I kind of feel like we're not. I mean, be fair, we did the adventure gameplay. We weren't really commentating the game that well either then, but.
A 27-year-old announcer.
I mean, you made like Austin have like a mental breakdown around Tikal.
The initial results of the
Did I?
police department's
Yeah.
investigation have revealed.
Man, I don't remember that.
He started crying afterwards to me.
Oh.
He then later poured like mayonnaise all over his feet and ate it.
Hmm. Well, at least, that's good, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Got some. Is there anything in mayo that's useful to the human body?
I don't know. There is a world record of some lady like eating a bunch of mayonnaise really fast, like lots of jars.
Hell yeah.
Authorities are uncertain as to why the body
It's
was
very
in such
disgusting,
state.
and she's proud
yeah.
of it. But you know what? That's
With
good
the
for
cause
her.
of death also uncertain.
Yeah.
Police continue
Proud
to
of her.
investigate whether the death
I like
was an
putting a little
accident
mayo on
or
some
a
things,
homicide.
but
A thick fog common to the area
the
has
idea of
slowed
just
their
doing like a
progress,
spoonful of it
and
is
plans
the
to fully
grossest
test
thing
the
ever, and I know that there are
delayed
people
until
who have done that.
They found her on the roof? That's scary.
One thing I like putting on,
It's
I like putting
Juness.
mayonnaise on is cheesesteaks.
At Juness,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
every
good.
day is customer
That doesn't sound bad. I like putting it on
Come see
burgers.
for yourself and
Yeah,
get
it
in
makes
touch
it
with
makes it a
our
little bit more
products.
juicy.
Every day
Yeah.
is great on your Juness.
I normally like to mix some other stuff in with it too. Like I mean, I actually do like ketchup and mayo on something, like kind of mixing those two.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's-
My dad used
popular
to do
at
that
school,
anytime we
too.
made tater tots.
I used to think it was kind of weird that people did that, but honestly, like apparently enough people do it to where like they actually made it like you can buy it mixed now.
Okay, I'm going to end the conversation. The whatever. Let's. How the fuck do we get out of here?
Are we ending an episode?
Yeah.
My sister's child was close to death. We were starving.
You'll starve again unless you learn the meaning of the law.
You're the meaning of those 19 years, slave of the law.
5 years for what you did. The rest because you tried to run. Yes, prisoner for 601.
My name is Charles Boncher.
And I'm Javert. Do not forget my name. Do not forget me. 24601.